Hello, beloved. I thank you so much for your time and I thank you for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. This will be your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings. For $50 per month, you get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, as well as career and finances. You will find the link to my Patreon listed in my description box below. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google. Search it and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. Without further ado, let us tap in and find out, why were you spiritually led here? What is here for you, beloved? Why did you resonate with the title? And why did your own YouTube algorithm present you with this message? Let us tap in and talk to God, okay? So straight away, I'm being drawn to this energy that I split the deck on. Yeah, it's falling. So this is the energy of the moon. And then I'm seeing the Six of Swords reversed, right? This energy represents an energy of a person that they're doing something in secret. They're doing something in ultimate discretion, right? I feel like this has to do with, an overdose here. 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords, an overindulgence of a specific thing. And in this instance, I'm hearing it's a substance, right? There is somebody that behind the scenes, they are addicted to taking pills, okay? This person cannot do anything without taking pills. Like they cannot operate out of their sobriety anymore. This person cannot be sober. They have to be medicated, okay? This person has begun to fall in love with just the experience of it all. It puts them in the energy of just wanting to do it more and more, you know. Let's tap in here. Let's talk to God. Let's see what this energy is truly about. Let's tap into the message. Okay, let's tap into the message. We have the Knight of Cups reversed. Yeah. This person is having a lot of, they're doing a lot of daydreaming in this state of being, right, that they're in. They find themselves heavily daydreaming about unrealistic circumstances. They find themselves hallucinating a lot as well. This person does this as a coping mechanism. They choose to be medicated as a coping mechanism. But I'm getting at first, it wasn't like that. Like when this person was introduced to this, or they introduced themselves to this form of, being medicated, which is through medicine here, pills, okay? When they tapped into it, in the beginning, it was a different experience. So it felt like a different experience. They looked at it as a different experience than what it is right now. Right now is different from what it was back then. We have the Five of Wands. I'm being called to take it upright. We have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. And then we have Aries energy present as well. Yeah, it feels like this person, they have a lot of demons that they're dealing with, a lot of demons that they're fighting within themselves and just externally of themselves, right? Outside of themselves. It's like I see that this person is facing a lot of conflict, inner conflict, inner turmoil. And also within their world as well, there's conflict and there's turmoil. This person currently, they don't feel like anyone understands them, hears them, or understands what they're dealing with or the situation that they're in. This person feels very much alone, lonely, isolated. Even if they're around people, they still feel that way. We have the Page of Cups, double Pisces, double Scorpio, double Cancer energy here. We have the Ten of Pentacles, okay. We have Taurus energy here, double Taurus energy as well with the Two of Pentacles. Pardon me. This individual here, they seeking, the reason you are tapped into this message about this person, this energy of a person, it's because this is somebody that is seeking you out, right? For some reason, this person feels like being connected to you or being in your energy or experiencing you, somehow just them being in your life or lifestyle, or rather them being associated with you, them being close to you, is going to better their health. Like this person feels like the overall well-being would shift to a healthier state of being if they were to have access to you in these ways that we've established, okay? So this person looks at you. There is something about who you are, the way you handle life, that makes this person feel this way. It makes them really think and feel that the way out of all of this, what they're dealing with, is to be in your energy somehow, right? This person is looking for a way into your energy, a way into your life at this time, okay? Whether you have awareness of this or not. This person is tired of doing this alone. They're tired of struggling alone. Because like we've said, right, like we've established here, in the beginning when this person was doing this, it didn't feel like it was going to get to this point, right? They just tapped into it and they just tapped into it. But as soon as they entered that portal and they just tapped into it, it consumed them to the extent that this person cannot live without being medicated on these pills here. They are dependent on them for a functioning state of being, for them to feel functionable, or just for them to operate in some way here, shape or form, just normally, quote unquote, right? It's like for them to go about their daily basis life and attend to things they need to attend to, doing, saying, going there, all these things. They feel like for them to have that capacity within themselves or that energy within themselves, they have to be heavily, it's not just like medicated just on an average. Like this person, they have to be at a very high note with these pills. That's the only way they can take on life. That's the only approach that they have to life at this time. Now, with that being said, there's a way in which you handle life that makes them feel like you can save them from this. They know that they've been consumed by this. It's not what it used to be. And they see that within you, there is some form of saving that can take place, or they see a savior within your reality, within your energy, within your lifestyle here. This person has that perception that they carry with them, okay? But when I say this person has to be heavily medicated, like, it's like to the point where they just floating, or it just feels like it's just they just being controlled by the pills. You know what I'm saying? They tend to dive in it within that form. It takes control of them in that form, and they allow it. They really do. They succumb to it. They surrender themselves to it. Okay, time and time again. We have the Hierophant reversed. We have double Taurus energy. We also have double Scorpio energy, triple Scorpio energy. This person, we've established that they've also fallen in love with being on that high note, or being heavily, uncontrollably medicated on these pills, right? It's like this person cannot recognize themselves outside of this. They cannot recognize themselves if they're not, or they can't recognize themselves when they're in sobriety, when they're sober. They just can't. It literally takes them to be in this heavily medicated state of being for them to feel connected to themselves, or for them to feel like they can think straight, quote unquote, or feel straight, quote unquote. Like, for them to feel like they are in alignment with themselves, they have to take pills, okay? So with that being said, this person is planning on reaching out to you somehow. It's either they're going to directly come towards you, or indirectly. Indirectly is like, either through a third party or through the phone somehow, right? Whether it's through text messages, a call, a DM, an email, okay? Whichever way that this person is going to go about it, but they're planning on indirectly reaching out to you, or directly reaching out to you here. And if they directly reach out to you, this person is planning to show up where you at, or show up where you be at, okay? This person cannot break free from this with this Hierophant reverse. Like, this person, they don't have any structure, morals, discipline, values when it comes to this. Like, it just weighs in on them in such a way that, like, it's like, when you are surfing and you can see this tide, this wave that is about to hit, and you already, as the surfer, can see that you can't take that. You have to get out of the water, or you're going to be consumed by it, or worse, right? It's that energy where this person feels like that about this. It's like they can see how deep and dark something has gotten when it comes to being medicated, being on this high note, and taking these pills regularly and uncontrollably. They can see that they're losing themselves, but they don't have anything that can help them at this point except you. That's how they feel about it. They feel like nothing else, no one else can really get them out of this predicament, or make them be able to break free from this, except you, your presence in their life, your energy in their life. They feel that that's the only thing that's their way out, okay? So when this person does reach out to you, in whatever way they choose to do it, because it varies for all as you are living in different realities. This person is seeking sympathy, understanding, trust, faith from you, okay? They want you to see this on the bright side of it, like see it on a better perspective, or in a better perspective than what is of the now. All right. They want you to shift your energy. They don't want you to look at it in a negative way. They want you to have hope that they're going to be able to get through, pull through. All right. This person, you are the last person that they want to disappoint, or rather, you are the last person that this person wants to put in the situation of feeling like they're just a lost cause. They don't mind if other people be in that energy, but if you are in the energy of feeling disappointed or looking at them as a lost cause, it's just like it drowns them further in what they're already drowning in here. It really does. For some reason, this person attaches themselves to you in some form of way, and it's based on you being this person's anchor. Like an analogy, a reference point, a case study, an example is someone's reasons or someone's purpose or someone's direction depends on you, or they've attached it to you. This person's reason, purpose, and moral compass, like they've just attached it to you, to your identity here. The things that this person is not willing to confess, they're willing to confess them to you. The things that this person is not willing to address, they're willing to address them with you. The things that this person is not willing to do, they're willing to do it with you or for you here. Okay, this person wants to be better for you. They want to heal for you. They want to make you happy and proud of them. All right, they want to put you in the energy of seeing a way forward, or seeing a future with them, or seeing them in a better way than you already do. Okay, this person, they really want to change at this time, or they want a change at this time. Now, with that being said, the one thing that this person is afraid of, okay, we do have Capricorn energy here. The one thing this person is afraid of, though, is you resisting, right? You resisting helping them. This person is literally afraid of that. They're afraid of your rejection. They're afraid of you not caring, not wanting this or anything to do with this. We have the Three of Wands here. Double Aries energy. This person is worried about their future. The more they look at you and reflect on their life, I'm not saying they make comparisons or they attach themselves to certain things, but this person, like I said, like they are looking at you as an anchor. So when they see you in a certain predicament, like it pushes them to want to do better or want to change or want a change. And right now, the only thing that's in this person's heart, in this person's mind, and in their spirit is fear of you not wanting them in your reality or not granting them access to your energy. They worried about their future. They worried about what's to come. They worried about the fact that if they keep going down this path, it might just be over for them. That's how they feel. That's what they're thinking. Also, they feel like they might just get to a point where they can't heal from this if they don't do something about it right now in their life. They feel like this could literally get to the point where they become It's like more than just an addict. They just become one with the addiction. You know, I'm seeing a vision, right, of like, it's one of those things where, you know, those people that like live on the streets and they've really been taken over by a certain substance, right? It could be anything, it doesn't have to be pills, but you know what I'm talking about. It's like this person, they're afraid of things getting there with them. Like they're afraid of being that much of a lost cause or that much of a disappointment to themselves, even, let alone anyone else, even you. Like they're just so afraid of where life is going to take them, the more they keep going about life in this way, because that's the flow, the tide, the wave that they're riding on. We have the sun. Yeah, this person is seeking happiness, like they're seeking a breakthrough, okay? This person wants to experience a different reality. They want to come into a new energy of being. They want to be a different person and experience different feelings, thoughts. They're just seeking redemption with this, with the sun energy. This is redemption. Somebody is in desperate need of some form of saving, some form of help that they feel like you are able to provide. This person, they place their faith in you, they trust in you to give them that foundation where they can get back to themselves or they can find themselves again. So when this person comes forward, you're being called to only extend yourself if it doesn't compromise your life or your identity, right? Do not help if you helping is not helping you. Do not help if you helping is putting you in detriment. Do not help if you've tried to and you saw what happened. It's like there's also there's like two sides of the coin. Yes, this is this person and where they at with it, but there's also the reality of where you at with it, and the fact that this could be something that burdens your life in such a way that like you can't deal with it, and it just, why would you put yourself in that situation? For someone who made a decision and choice of their own, like helping someone should be a choice that you make, a decision that you make, in the understanding of like, yes, I have the capability, yes, I have the space for you, you know, things like that. So it's not you being anything or like selfish or low vibrational, anything like that. In real life situations, not everybody that needs your help can get it, because not everybody is worth that based on the experience that you have with that person. And also, not everybody is guaranteed that if they do receive your help, it's going to be something that they don't take for granted. Like, that's what I'm saying. You should know where you stand with this and how you want to approach this. This is just to enable you to understand where this person is at with it, and then you can choose to navigate making your own decision and choice, because at the end of the day, this is your life. How many other people are out there looking for help, assistance, you know, but like I said, you are no one's God. That's why I'm saying like helping someone should be something of a choice and a decision that you make and say, you know, I can do this. I can really help you, like, you know, and I want to, you know what I mean? Shouldn't be manipulated, forced, or made to believe that that's something you need to do. Okay, we have the strength reversed. I'm being called to take it upright. Okay, we do have Leo, double Leo energy here, triple Leo energy actually, and then we have triple Aries energy, and then we also have Sagittarius energy here. So what I'm seeing here is like you need to stand in your power, right? When it comes to this situation, because it's easy to get swept up in things like this where now someone is your problem or something is like a burden to you. But if you feel like you are in the predicament in terms of the resources or even your own mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual health, if you feel that you have it in you to extend yourself in this way, then that's a beautiful thing. But it's okay if you don't, is what God is saying. Because like I said, in life, it's about what you can do and what you can't do. Okay? I'm being called to end this message here. This was your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time and I thank you so much for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon I offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings. For $50 per month, you get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, as well as career and finances. You'll find the link to my Patreon listed in my description box below. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. I thank you all for everything, and I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.